Hello and welcome again to tazwells12. I am the host of tazwells12 and I am Tara Wells. We're going to do another makeup video today. I've already done one makeup look with this palette, but we're going to do a second one now. So this will be with the palette of the SOPH X one from Revolution. You've already probably seen my first tutorial. Like I said, this is going to be my second one. I'm going to get on and do another tutorial using a few more different colours this time. Before we get into the video, I just want to do the pieces that I do all the time before we get into a video, just to get it out of the way. Pretty much I will not be very long at this. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, like the product if you like it. If you've already tried it, if you want me to try certain colours in this palette, then give me a comment down below as well. Also subscribe to my channel, which is tazwells12, which you should currently be on, and you can subscribe and you can hit the notification bell and come and join my little love family. Come and join me for different videos and content that I do on here. This is also not sponsored, this video. Just want to make sure of that. I'm not sponsored by Revolution, not sponsored by SOPH. It's just a palette that I have and I just want to show you a makeup look, show you what you can do with it. A very easy little look. So we'll go through there. And that's everything. So I think I'll stop rambling and we'll get on into the video. Like I said in the intro, today's video is about the Revolution SOPH X one. This is my tutorial number 2 of this palette, and this is what it looks like on the front if you missed last time. Inside the palette it looks like this. So I'll just give you a little glimpse over again if you didn't see that in my other tutorial. So I'm just going to put you on a very quick time lapse. I'm just going to prime my eyes and put some eyeliner on. It will be the same products that I use all the same time, so you know what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be doing that now in a time lapse, and then we can get on into the actual tutorial. I've just primed my eyes in the time lapse very quickly. You saw the products in a different video. Unless I use something new, then that's when I will come on here and show you that. As we go through this tutorial, I will point out the colours and I will tell you their names if I have this bit of paper in front of me, because unfortunately the names are not on the palette as I showed you last time. I'm going to use this fluffy brush. I'll probably use this fluffy brush for quite a few of the colours. So this is just the eye blender from Essence. Just a very sort of quite biggish fluffy brush. It's pretty good actually. It's pretty soft. Nice brush. I think we're going to go first off in this colour. Like a sort of nice dusky pink peach colour. I'm going to start with that, and that colour is Peaches. Product on the brush, and then just dab onto the eye, get as much colour payout as you want. I'm just going to blend circles and then back and forth. You want it quite high up in the on the eye, because basically so you can sort of see what you're doing, and a little bit into the crease, so just a back and forth, and then when you get near the end just do circular motions so you get a nice blended eye. When you have finished with the second eye, just judge that you've got them same. So this one looks a bit more better in colour. Now I'll just go back to this one and this one. You just want them to look pretty much the same. And if you think this one needs a bit more tending, then just go back with this one as well. So I think they pretty much look the same now. This colour I'm going to go in with is this colour down here. So a very like hot pink. This one is called Strawberry Sweets. Using the same brush and same technique. I'm just building up the colour. And then matching again. It looks very messy, but you've seen all of my tutorials, and I clean this pretty much up at the end, so it will look a lot more nicer. The colour we're going to go into is this very orangey red called Pumpkin. Same brush, same technique. That was that colour, so we've done that pretty much. I don't think I'm going to put any more colour on there, otherwise we're going to go too extreme. But that's 3 basically colours done. I've lost the first colour, which is okay because I'll be able to, once I sort of blend this out at the top, put that original colour back in. But this is quite a nice colour. It's like pretty much a mixture of the 3, which is good. Now we're going to change a brush and we're going to go on to do a different colour, and we're going to do the outer corner. I use this Urban Decay Naked brush. It's a double-ended. We're going to use the little small fluffy end brush to go on the outside. Next colour we're going to use is this sort of reddish brown here, and that one is called Danger. Pick it up, tap it off, and then we're going to go on the outer corner. So we want to build this up, because we're going to do quite a smoky eye. So we want to go in a little bit into the crease. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So I probably have, yeah, so I've darkened up this outer corner. So now I've done both on both sides. We're going to use the same brush, and now I'm going to go in a teeny bit black here, because I don't know how pigmented this is, because I've never used this. It's going to be a little bit interesting, so we're going to use a little bit of time just to see what it comes out, and this is the colour Nightmare. 2 taps or 3 or couple taps, so you just get that little bit of black, tap that off, and then we're going to go back over that red, and then we're just going to blend this out. So you can see it's like a light, very grey colour at the moment. So I'm trying to mix it with that red, because we want a very dark outer corner to make this look smoky, but I don't want it like standing out like a sore thumb. So I'm going a little bit more into the crease, as you can see, bring it a little bit higher and just blending as much as I can. That's just about enough, I think. I think if we went any more, it just looked too black. So I'm just going to do the other side. Just pat it on and then just rub in. And then come up like the tiniest bit. And just back and forth into the outer corner like that. Like I said, match them up, always match them up, because otherwise it just looks a mess. So like that. So now I'm just gonna cut the crease off of camera. Just cut one crease of camera, so I've just done a half cut crease. You can see that I've lost some of the black, so we're going to go back into that. I'm going to use this brush that we used originally to do it, but also I want the black in the top as well, so we're just going to use this double-ended one I got from Primark, and we're just going to use this very tiny pencil brush. So I've just done the outer corner fluffy brush. Just going to use this one. You just want just a nice blend. So just go like back, like bring it back. And black is such a hard colour to work with, so you do need to make sure you take the tiniest bit but blend it. Feel like that has gone like this, a little bit black into your top bit. Just get your original brush, so you had all the colours on, and just go back and forth just over that bit. And it should take it out very lightly. So there you go. So it's getting there. It just takes a little bit of working. Everything does, unfortunately, with makeup. You've just got to be patient and just know when something looks right. So just this. So I feel like that black has lost a tiny bit. So I just gone back and then just, like I said, take the tiniest bit and work with it, like that. Again, feel that harsh line, just go back and forth, like that. And then it ends up being very nice, like that. See, you can see the black still, but I have took it down. Seeing a little bit down here. So just come down like that, like that. Just takes a little bit of time because you just have to go, unfortunately, back and forth. But if you put like loads of black on, it will just go crazy and it won't be very nice. There you go. So you've got a nice blend there on that corner. Shade we're going to go on to is into a shimmer, so it will be this nice purple here, this dark purple, which is very pretty, and that one's called Mixed Berries. I'm going to use this double-ended brush. I'm going to use the longer end. This one's just from Poundland. They're very, very good. They're very, very soft. They are just as good as normal any other brush, and yeah, I can't complain of them. I've got loads of these. Great. These pick these up really good. So we're just going to do that on the next colour. So just dabble it on, and then we can build up the colour. So there you go, like that. You're probably thinking, this looks a bit of a sore thumb, which it does. I would personally go in with the small, dainty little pencil brush with the black. Just about one dab into that, and then you're just gonna gradually just go like this over the edge of the purple. So now that doesn't look as bad. You're just gonna grab it over and just go like that, and it looks like that. That brush again and go over the purple, otherwise we've lost some of the colour. You should pat over it a couple of times, and now bring that purple down over that black. So that graduals in as well. So you kind of do it both ways, like that, which looks really good, I think. It's very gothy, this look. It's very crazy. We're going to do this inner corner, and I've left that because I'm going to put in quite a bright colour, because it is quite, like I said, it looks a bit grothy. We're just going to put a nice colour in there, light colour. So I'm just going to go back onto this double-ended Poundland brush. We're going to use the other end because that's got that really dark purple on it. So we're just going to use this side. So the colour we're going to actually use in there is really light, sort of purpley pink, more pink than purple, but you can see there's a purple tinge in there. So we're going to go onto that one. And that one is called Pink Champagne. Pick up the pigment, and then this is going to go all into the corner. So once you've done the inner corner, we're going to mix into the purple. What we're going to do is gradual this way. So just go over like that, very, very tiny strokes into the purple. Like, you can put as much product on, but just when you're gradually putting in colours to colours, you need to just go very, very tiny amounts. So like that. So that's gradualed into that. Everything graduals into that way, so it just makes it much more clearer and clean. Off camera and do the other eye, and then we can clean up. Finish this eye now. I've matched it all into pretty much the same as this one, and I've cleaned up. So all I did was get a makeup wipe, just clean the bottom, and then just swoop it up. Swoop it up like a sort of a triangle position. It just went like that. I think we best put the mascara on. Do that in a time lapse just so you can see what the big effect is of the mascara, because sometimes that makes a real big difference. I'm going to use the normal one I always use, SOPH/Queen one from the PS range from Primark. So it's just in this pink tube, and there is 9 ml in there. And the brush just looks like that, which is my perfect brush. So I'm just going to do it out on a time lapse, and we can see what the effect is of the mascara. So this is the effect of the mascara, which I think is really, really good. To the fact that this is £3. I know this might go up in Primark. I absolutely love this. I have got a couple of tubes of this. This has got a little bit tacky and a little bit clumpy now. I have been using this one for a little while, but I have got some new ones. Might next time do a video, open a new one, and we can see what the difference is. I'll still keep this one because it's perfect on my eyes. It doesn't really irritate it. But I just love this mascara for £3. I think it's just, it gives you that lashes full effect. You do have to put a few coats of it on, but I still think it is absolutely fab. And it is going to be one of my disappointments if Primark ever gets rid of this, because I do love it. Let that dry a little bit. It should have dried. If we go onto this eye first, because obviously I put the mascara on this one, we can do the lower lash line. I go back into this brush. I just wiped off the black from this side because this is what we're going to use, and this is just a little gem. I do need to find one of these again. It would be great because I do use this a lot. So if this brush ever got damaged or ever got lost, and this little one here, I would be so disappointed. I think we should go back into Peaches here for the bottom lower line, and then I don't want too much red, so I just want a bit of warmth down there, and then I think we should just add the black in so we can get a smoky eye out of the outer corner. So we're going to go Peaches first, and I'm going to use this brush. Hopefully you can see this. So I want a little bit of warmth on the outer corner, but I don't want like too much, otherwise it's just, in my eyes, going a little bit over TT, and it looks like you've got red eye if you have too much red going on. And always wait for your mascara to dry before you do your under eye, because I always do my mascara sort of first before I do this bit, because it just is so much easier for yourself and it's just easier to put on than trying to do all this and then put mascara on top, because mascara can very easily ruin a look. So just remember that. I've just done Peaches on both under eyes now. So as you can see, there's a very black harsh line here. So we're going to blend it in with the black. 2 dabs is probably, well, just a couple of dabs. Tap it off, and then we're going to go on this one. So I would start where the black is. And go to that outer corner, just very much the first quarter of it. So just blend in where some black is, so nothing looks in my opinion too harsh. So you can see that we got a nice black smoky line now. Do the same again, so go from where the black is. And the first quarter of the eye, so you can see there's like a little bit of black not blend in there, so blend that in. And then it's up to you how smoky you make that outer corner. Can you see that? So I've tried to make it very smooth as possible on both sides. Now we're going to clean up the look, because you can obviously see there is very much a harsh line here and a harsh line here, and very much on top. So I'm going to go in with my all-time fluffy brush. This is the biggest fluffy brush I've got, and these are the best ones to use when you're sort of blending everything in. So this is the BMX 430 crease brush, and this from Moda Pro. Love this brush, can't live without, it's great. For that, we're actually going to use this sort of sandy colour, a very beige colour here, and that one's called Pancakes. So that's probably the lightest in the palette, except that white, the white could be a little bit too harsh. You want sort of a skin colour to match in. And then just blend. You obviously don't want to blend too much. So what I'm going to do is blend this. And I said to you that we'd also sort of lost the first colour, which I thought would be nice to keep in. So we're just going to blend this. Wipe off your brush because reds do stain brushes. You can probably see a little bit of red stain on there. And then wipe it off on a towel or anything like that, and then just put the colour back on and then go back into blending, because if you go too much it blends the red out and it looks a bit harsh. Find brush to do this. So this one is from Wilko. I got it a long time ago. It's a double-ended brush. Got this sort of like slanted, very thin brush on the edge, and then it's got this like defined little compact little fluffy brush, which is normally good to put some colour on. Or I'd either use this one, which is from Spectrum, and this is the B06, so it's just a very thin fluffy brush. That would be good to put that on as well, but I'm actually going to use the Wilko one. So we'll go back into Peaches. So we'll just dab some of that on, and then we're just going to take that on the top there, and we want it all around the top, because this is a very pretty colour, and it's a very sort of, yeah, it's a nice peach colour. So like that. And you're probably thinking I've just put the harsh line back in, but I have, but it hopefully you can see it, like you can see like the gradient from the pink to the peach colour. So that's what I wanted, because I don't want it like too red, but we want that hint of red still. Once you've done that, go back in with the Moda Pro one, because that's quite a harsh line again. Go back in with Pancakes and just blend. And just blend right on the top here. So you're not taking it off, but you just literally, like, you just want to blend it all in now. But you don't want to take that gradual peach colour off. And if you do it properly, it will end up like this, which is nice. It's very gradient with a smoky corner, brilliant. I'm just going to do the inner corner for this one, and then I'm going to do this one off the camera because I just think this is going to be so much quicker. So for the inner corner of this one, we're probably going to use the lightest colour that we've got in the palette, which is this champagne-y kind of white colour here, shimmer. This one is called Fairylights. So for the inner corner, I'm going to use this Revolution Pro one. This is Pro 130, something with all the 3 zeros, weirdly, because that is pretty much my birthday date, which is weird. Anyway, we're going to use this medium sort of pencil brush. Good, love loads of pencil brushes, as you can see. They're very easy to use, and they're just literally the best things to do. I'm going to take that Fairylights, and then we're just going to put that into the inner corner. And you kind of want to go up into that red colour a little bit. And then bring it down into the lower lash line, like so. You can see that, very, very pretty, nice, makes the eye sort of pop, and you can see that this is not as gothy as it did look. I'm going to go off camera, do the rest of this, and then I'll take my hair down as well, and then we can talk about the look, have a look at it a little bit more, talk about the palette a little bit, because I went into it a little bit last time. I'm back. I've done both eyes now, as you can see, so that is great. So let's just come a little bit closer. So this is what it actually looks like. You can see my little makeup bag there. This is actually what the look looks like. Really pretty. I'm really happy this has turned out really nice. Not like I doubt myself, but I do sometimes when there's a bit of black involved. I was risking that a little bit, but I think it's turned out really nice. And I'm quite happy with it, and I'm glad I've put all this like light in the corner, otherwise it's just too much, and it did look a little bit gothy at one point, but I think it has turned out really pretty and really nice. So I hope that you've liked this look today, because this is the look. This is the palette that I used. Very good palette. Love this palette so much. I am pretty damn tempted to buy her other one, because a lot of people rave about the newish one she's done. This is just called, not really, this is not called, but I think the other one's called a spice palette. So I am a little bit tempted to buy that one, because this one is so good. There's so versatile colours in it. You can add like a pop of like browns and any other colours that you want. I probably can do another look with this, but this is the look for today. I will try and do another one. I try and do a couple of looks out of this palette. Every single palette I try and do is a couple of looks. I just try and mix up the palettes when I do them, because otherwise you will get bored of me talking about it. But this is a really good palette, and I would definitely buy it. So if you like the video today and you like this tutorial, then please give it a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up for the product. Give it a thumbs up if you like the whole thing. Also, please comment down below, because I always do comment back. May take a little bit of time, but I do comment back, so bear with me on that, but I will 100% comment back to you. Also, subscribe to my channel. Come and subscribe, come and join the family, come and join the Little Love family, because you're more than welcome. And thank you for everyone that has joined and has subscribed to me. I appreciate it so much, because I know that I'm putting the right content out to you guys, so definitely thank you very much. If you and you're watching this as your first time video, then subscribe, come and join us. You are more than welcome, and there is going to be lots more content to get out, so please also that. One other thing, not sponsored, two other things is check out my other social media, which is TikTok and Instagram, and that would be very helpful to check them two out. Safe, be happy, and I will see you next time. Bye.